Hey guys, just wanted to show you the difference in turning circles and that in ATS2 and ETS. Um, a lot of people find it confusing, especially because they're used to driving normal cars and trucks don't turn like normal cars, especially when they've got a trailer on the back. Now, as we approach this corner, we're going to take a right hand turn. And if I cut the corner too fine, you'll see what happens. As long as I don't have too much traffic. Which the AI is pissing me off today. Bugger 'em. You can see if I turn the corner there, I'll definitely hit the sign. So I definitely took that corner far too tight. And it's something that you shouldn't do as a truck driver. You should always allow for the trailer behind. If you cut the corner like that, your truck will get round, but your trailer definitely won't. So, I'll show you the turn again. I might go do another turn. And I'll show you how you take the corner properly if you're doing a right turn. On a left turn it's a bit different, especially because we're driving on the right hand side of the road. Vice versa, if you're driving on the left. You don't see that at all in ATS, but you do see that in only one location in the UK, in ETS2. So we'll go around this roundabout and I'll go back to that street I came out of and I will show you the same turn. So you can kind of see if I'm cutting the corner here, you keep it wide. Even on this roundabout you can see as long as you stay wide, your trailer will not go over the roundabout. If you turn too soon, you'll hit stuff. Kind of like what I'm doing now. I'm not paying attention. Now, if I come up to the thing, like if you're sticking in the middle of the lane, even if you're looking in normal view, you know, it's harder to see, but you can see it out your mirrors. But it's easy to see what you're doing with the turn from here, where I can show you. But you can even watch the mirrors and you'll see how close I am. Now I want to take the right-hander. So what we'll do is there's two ways to do this. I can either swing wide and then come in, or just go a little bit too far and then turn in, like I have. And you'll see that you make the turn and you don't hit the gutter. However, if cars are coming the other way, you sometimes don't have the room for that. And it's all about where your front wheel is sitting as well, because in this case we're driving a cab over, so the front wheel is right there and your turning circle will be based flat out on where that front wheel is currently sitting. So we'll let some of these dumbass cars pass. I really don't like AI cars, to be honest. Piss off. Yeah, that's what you get. Right, now, if I do that same corner that I showed you before, where I took the right-hander, even coming around these corners here, you can see that if I turn too early, I'm cutting the corner. I should be sticking to the edge of the lane and pulling out. In this case, as I come into this one, if I want to do this correctly, what I want to do is, instead of taking the corner as tight as I am, come right up to the line straight like that, and then start your turn. If I should show you, I haven't gone over the line and I haven't gone over the gutter. Now, I'll show you the same maneuver in ATS. Okay, I showed you the turning in ETS2. Now for the turning in ATS. ATS is much different because the front wheel or steering wheels are much further forward than the cabin. Now, if I show you a turn where you would normally turn from here. If you watch my mirrors, you'll see I probably run over the gutter. So if I start turning now, which shows that I'm turning there, I'm already cutting the corner, even with my own truck. And that's a bad turn. Cutting the corner, you turn far too early. Right? And that's simply because you're turning when you think you should, when you're looking at that. Which is just not right. Okay, so if I turn around, I can show you that same maneuver again. Okay, now, if we watch from this view, I will show you where the turning point is. We'll come up to this particular road, and you will see that the point I'm supposed to turn, I'll show it quite distinctly as we take this right turn. Okay, so we want to be as far over in the left of this lane as we can. I don't really care about that red light. Now, as we go through, I should start my turn about here. Okay, so if you're looking at that from this angle, I already feel like I'm partly into the turn. And if I start my turn there and go round, my truck doesn't cut the corner, and I'm perfect. Now this makes it easy in double lane roads. In single lane roads, if I show it from a single lane road, and we'll stick to a single lane, you need to go a little bit further and swing wide. And swing hard. And when you do, you straighten as you go, and your trailer should follow. You might have to go into the other lane a little bit. That's the thing with a big truck. If you've ever seen the signal on the back of a truck that says do not overtake turning vehicle, well, there's a reason for that. It's because your turning circle is so rubbish that you actually have to move into the next lane to actually make the turn. So if we go up to the next right-hander that I can actually do, because those ones I can't do, they're blocked. That's coming up here. Now, if this was a single lane road, right, and I'm on this single lane road, and I want to do the right-hand turn up here, right, what I would actually need to do, especially if I'm going into another single lane road, is I would need to actually come out, don't really care about him, and then swing into the lane hard. So you'd end up taking up the whole road. And in you go. I overturned on that one, but you get the idea. And I'll show you again on the next one. And if you want to see that from a cabin view, we'll move over into this lane because I want to turn right. And I want to hog the lane because the AI in this particular game is rubbish. They'll try and overtake me. So I'm hogging the lane, and then I make my turn. And look at that. My trailer wheels barely touched the corner, and away I went. In any single lane road, that's what you'd have to do. If we were pretending that this is a single lane road, whenever I make a right-hand turn, and I'll show you it again, using just my mirrors this time instead of seeing the external view, we want to make sure that the trailer does not cut the corner, right? So you want to watch the trailer in your right-hand mirror and make sure it doesn't cut the corner, right? So to be sure that it doesn't cut the corner, you indicate, move into the opposite lane even though it's oncoming traffic, drive past the turn, and then turn. And you don't cut the corner. See that? The back wheels touched the corner. That's what you want. That is precision turning. And seen from here, do the same thing again. Indicate and go round the corner. And you'll see it just touches the corner. If you have to run into the other lane a little bit on the way through, that's what you have to do. You're a big vehicle, you're towing 30 tons, You're a danger to others, other cars need to get out your way. That's how it works. You don't move out the way for them, they move out the way for you. Well, I hope that's been informative and I hope it clears it up a bit, but you've got to remember the difference between the ETS2 trucks is that the wheel is right at the door, while on this they're much further forward. So if you, and your truck's longer. So if you start your turn based on the same principle as ETS2, you are going to cut that corner every time. You have to drive past the turn a little bit and swing into it, or come out into the other lane and go, because the ATS trucks have a much larger turning circle than what the ETS2 trucks are. The ETS2 can make turns a lot tighter without cutting the corners. The ATS trucks can't. Anyway, I hope that was informative, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.